You want it to look like maybe it's a fresh face of makeup, but it's a completely different look, and it's easy to do. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new, then welcome to my channel, which is all about beauty. Now today I'm going to show you how you can change up your daytime makeup look into an evening glam makeup look. And what I love about this is it's so easy to do, but it gives you that look that you've got flawless base, your eyeliner is just immaculate, and it looks like you've just created a whole new look, when really all you've done is just adjusted your daytime look. So before we head into the video, please do give this video a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. And you can also catch me on Instagram, where you could watch my stories for some daily beauty news, some PR unboxing, some reviews, and also just a little bit more about me. So let's jump straight into the video. Okay, so I've had my makeup on all day, and I wanted to show you how I change my makeup look very easily when, say for example, you're going out in the evening or there's a change of plans and you feel like you really need to kind of like change up your makeup. You don't want it to look the same. You want it to look like maybe it's a fresh face of makeup, but it's a completely different look, and it's easy to do. So this isn't just about refreshing your makeup look. This is more so about changing your look and in a very easy way so that you can kind of just look different and have, you know, a fresh, different kind of look, and it's not boring and it's fun and easy. So let's move on. Now, as you can see, I've got my eyeliner look on. I've got like, my face is still matte because generally the way I set my makeup whenever I put my makeup on initially, I set it in a way that it kind of like does stay matte throughout the day. It was a lot more matte than this, so this is actually still quite good to be fair, but it is kind of like late afternoon now. Now, I don't want to have to mess around with having to take any makeup off. I want to kind of add makeup without kind of caking it on, if you see what I mean. More of an evening look, a look that I can get away with in the evening, which may be a little bit too much for during the day or daytime, or it may be for me anyway. I want to show you how you can in a very clever way change your makeup around a little bit, and they're very small things that you can do to change it up. First off, we're going to work with the eyes. The brows, we're going to leave them as they are. With the eyes, I've got an eyeliner look. I want to kind of change it up, maybe change the kind of style of eyeliner that I have. So I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty Lifeliner. What I'm going to do is just change up the look of my eyeliner. So I'm going to go in with my brush and I'm going to thicken my eyeliner up a bit, just a little bit. This is going to neaten up my eyeliner, but my main thing is thickening the end and the flick. Now I'm looking straight ahead into the mirror because I just want to make sure I get that kind of flick right. And you can see I've thickened up my eyeliner a lot more. Okay, that is way thicker than the other side, but I'm loving it. It's something different, and it's obviously looking different to how I had it during the day. So I'm going to move over to the other eye. So now that my eyeliner is a lot thicker, I feel like that's fine, and I don't feel like I really want to do anything else to my eyes. But what I can do without adding to my eyeliner is just add a little bit of color to my lower lash line on the inner corner. So I'm going to use a gold. I'm going to use the Natasha Denona palette, and I'm using the True Bronze shade. I'm going to use my Sigma L04 brush, and I'm just going to apply that because it's just the right size for that area. And I'm just going to apply this right on the kind of lower lash line here. And it's the smallest area, but it actually makes such a big difference because it really stands out, especially when the light hits that area. Now I'm going to move on to the lips because I want to do the face last. So I'm going to use the NARS lip liner in, I'll put it up on the screen because I can't pronounce it. So this is a really nice brown shade, which I feel like is something that everyone should have in their kit because everyone needs a brown lip liner. Now what I'm going to do is just sharpen my lip line. So I don't want to go outside of my lip line. I just want to keep it on my actual lip line, but I don't want to go outside of the line because it's going to be really obvious. So I'm just going to sharpen my lip line by going over. This is looking pretty 90s to me right now. Is it 90s? Yeah, 90s. But we're gonna soften that brown that you can see. So now I'm going in with my lip brush. I'm just using my Charlotte Tilbury lip brush and I'm just gonna soften the lip line and I'm just dragging it inwards. So you can see that the lip line is done and we've softened it by dragging that lip liner in. Now I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. I'm using the shade Catwalking. This is a really nice brown and I'm just dragging the colour in again. And I want to blot this, so I'm going to take all the excess off. Okay, now to clean up the lip a little bit, I'm going to use the Zoeva 329 brush and basically I'm getting a tiny bit of concealer. You can use any concealer, so honestly it doesn't matter which concealer, as long as it's a similar color to your skin color. I'm going to take off all of the excess off the brush, so I've coated it in the concealer and then kept wiping it over my skin so that it's literally just a very faint kind of spread of concealer. And now I'm going to just clean up my lip line. When I say clean up my lip line, I'm basically getting the tip and I'm putting it really close to my lip line, but not on it, but just on the outside part of it and dragging. And if you have too much concealer on your brush and you see a bit of the concealer there, just drag it into your skin, but honestly take off as much of it as you can onto a tissue before you start this. And that little step there cleans up your whole lip. Now we're gonna move on to the skin, and this is how you can really change it up but make it look perfected. I'm gonna get a powder which is a little bit lighter than my skin tone, but that's intentional because I really wanna kind of make my cheekbones pop and make that kind of contour, give it that contoured look, but this is kind of like a reverse way of doing it because we're working on already contoured skin. So I'm using my MAC Studio Finish powder. I was trying to think which one is it. It's Studio Finish powder and it's the NC35 shade. Now you can get a powder puff or you can get a sponge with a kind of very hot, like straight cut finish to it. I'm going to use my Makeup Forever powder puff and I'm just kind of like making sure that the sponge is coated with the powder so you can see it's all over, all the way to the edges, because I'm going to create a kind of like sharp line and you're going to see how. So I'm going to go under, you can already see very slightly here, this is where my bronzer or my contouring shade is from earlier on in the day. Now what I want to do is go underneath it, so I'm going to just create a kind of like line here and it's going to go, can you see it's going all the way from here up? There you go. Don't worry, we're gonna get rid of that harsh line, but we're gonna just pat this in, and you can, if you feel like you want to go a little bit higher, you can. It really depends on where you want that kind of cheekbone area to sit. That looks like that's way sharper now. So I'm gonna do the same on this side. I'm kind of like dragging over the skin, but very softly, because I don't want to actually take off anything that I've already got there. And I want to make sure this is equal on both sides. Now I'm going to do the same on the sides of my nose. But I'm going very close to the side of the bridge of my nose, because I can see where I've contoured this morning on my nose. And I'm going not on it, but so where I contoured was just on the side of the bridge of the nose here. But I'm going a little bit further back to the side because I want to just help that contour to kind of pop a little bit more. Now I'm applying it into the inner corner here under the eye area, but I don't want to take it all the way across. That is more than enough. We're going to do the same here. That's actually going to pinch the nose a little and help that contour to really kind of like pop through. And then lastly, just a little bit on the forehead here. And now that that bit is done, I'm going to take my setting brush. So I'm taking my Real Technique setting brush, and there's nothing on this brush, but what I'm going to do is just kind of like go over this line here, which is really harsh, and just kind of like blend it a little bit. And by blending it, what I'm doing is just swirling my brush around, but I am also placing it very lightly there. I'm not like kind of like pressing too hard, just letting it skim over the skin. I'm going to do the same here. Now I'm going to take my Hourglass Veil powder brush, the smaller side of the brush, and I'm going to take my Ben Nye Media Pro pressed powder in Honey Spice, and I'm going to go over very lightly just this area here. I don't want too much, and just around my kind of hairline there to warm up my face. It's the smallest amount that I've applied there because, like I said, I don't want to focus on adding more makeup, but that what I just added was, as in when I say I don't want to add more makeup, as in I don't want to add more kind of, you know, like foundation anywhere or try and give myself more coverage. What I've used here is a lighter powder and a darker powder to basically help make my skin, my facial structure pop a little bit more. So everything looks a little bit more cleaner, like my lips are cleaner, my eyeliner is a lot thicker, it looks a bit more dramatic. So it's the perfect change if you want to change up your makeup look from the day to an evening look. So there you go, that's how I change up my daytime makeup into a glam evening makeup look. I really do hope that the next time that you've been sitting in your office all day and you want to go out in the evening, this video helps you to change up your makeup look so that you have that flawless base again and you've got that really amazing, like impeccable winged eyeliner look going on and you enjoy your evening. Now, as always, if you like this video, then please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. Until the next video, take care and I'll see you soon.